Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Today we had a little bit of a technical issue with our going live button. But here we are. Thank you for joining me. My name is Tina Kavrgich, and I am Northern Stamper. If you have any questions, you can always reach me at northernstamper@gmail.com. I am very excited today. It is Takeaway Tuesday. And we are using this super cute designer series paper for our card that we are creating today. So let's get into started with some of this stuff. So as I said, we are using storybook moments. These are so super duper cute. Just gotta let you know it is on low inventory currently. So if you want to get it, you better grab it now. If you have any questions, northernstamper@gmail.com. There are some items that are going in low inventory, so you don't want to miss them. So we're going to be using this today. This is very cute. But before we begin, let's do a little chat. The mini catalog has got some really great stuff. And one of my favorite things, if you've been following me, follow along. Oops, wrong side. I just love these sentiments. You can see I've used them all up. These are super cute for $9.75. What a freaking great deal. I got to tell you. Oh, sorry about the language, but I am just so excited about this. So these sentiments are a must have. Okay. I am thinking that these are fantastic. These are really, really well worth it. I just love it. That and that gold open weave ribbon. Oh, just love it. So, oops, here we go. There's that gold. Oh, you can barely see it. That gold open weave ribbon is another must have. I'm going to be using a lot of them in the cards that we're making. I want to tell you a little bit about what's coming up. In March, if you want to join me, I'm going to be having a kit. Oh, you can't see that. In March, I'm going to be having a kit night. We're going to be making card alternatives. I'm getting the kit delivered today. I'm so excited. You're going to see what it is. It's quite a nice kit. It makes one card of 8 different designs. Don't forget, join me for Shapes Week, which is coming up March the 31st. That is 5 days of activities. If you followed me on Quilt Week, this is another kind of idea, but we are working with various shapes. Very interesting. Paper Pumpkin just announced that they got a new Paper Pumpkin coming out, and that is for March. But the bonus on that Paper Pumpkin, it's getting 2 stamp sets in a Paper Pumpkin. You don't want to miss it. It looks absolutely fantastic. It is bee themed. Very exciting. In April, I have a card buffet. I am doing a mini getaway. If you are attending or wanted to attend the London event but could not make it, I am doing an in-house mini getaway. Uh, Actually, I'm thinking it's going to be online, so you can join in. And a mini getaway means it is only a small portion of the cards that we've made at the London getaway, so you don't want to miss that. Again, another kit alternative night, and at the end of April, we're going to be heading in to masculine cards. I'm going to be doing a masculine card night, especially since Father's Day is coming up. Very exciting. So much going on. I couldn't list everything, but you know what? If you ever want to find out, northernstamper@gmail.com. I'd be happy to tell you what is coming up. Don't forget, if you have goodies on your list, a celebration is the time to join. You want to join with that because they have a bonus join offer coming for the month of February. You don't want to miss it. Choose $206 worth of goodies for $135. Now, what I suggest is if you do not have a Stamp and Boss machine, grab that and toss it in your kit. You still have a little bit left over to get some. Worth every penny. Get the large one, not the small one. Just a tip for me. Also, it is coming to the end of one of the um, Stampin' Up! Years. So I'm very sad. The 2023-2025 colors, Copper Clay, Wild Wheat, Boho Blue, Moody Mauve, and Pebbled Path, these guys are going out and new colors are coming in. So if you love any of these colors like I do, oh my goodness, which is your favorite? Comment below. I think I have to say Wild Wheat ended up to be my absolute favorite. It is such a beautiful color. So these colors are leaving. So if you want to get them, um, order them before the end of March, because these colors, once they announce that they're going out, they sell out very, very quickly, and they will not be restocked. So those colors are going out. Just to be aware, new colors are coming in for 2025 to 2027. And, uh, as always, they're always fantastic. Don't forget, if you ever have any questions, please drop me an email, northernstamper@gmail.com. Now, let's get started with making a card. Now, I couldn't decide which one or which DSP to use, so we're going to make two cards, which are the same. Now, this card is a little bit different because I just love the designer series paper that has the front and the back. Like, I think this is fantastic. I just love the colors on both sides, so I just could not decide which one I wanted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually make two cards, and I'm going to make one. Here's in, this one is garden green, and this one is in boho blue. Boo-hoo! This color is leaving. Don't forget, boho blue is leaving. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, very sad. So what you're going to do is, this is your card base. It is not a folded card. It is just the piece by itself. It's 4 inches, sorry, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I got them both here. What you also need to have is a shape. So there's a shape, two shapes. This one makes kind of, there, I'll put it on this side. Um, two shapes like that. This one is basic beige, and the coordinating cardstock color like that. So I'm going to put it on that one. I wanted to do that on the boho blue, but I'm going to choose a different color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take this pointed, this new punch. I'm loving this punch. This is currently on back order and will be in April. So in case you want that, keep it on your list. So I'm going to punch one of those in boho blue, and I'm going to take a piece of very vanilla, and I'm going to cut another one. Okay, so I'm going to have two. This, even though it is kind of the same shape, I'm going to make it so that it goes all the way across. So let's get started. All right, kind of having some technical difficulties here today. All right, let's get started. Oh dear. Oh no. Well, we'll just leave that there. Okay, so I got the two cards. You can also add in a piece of basic white if you want. Now this will be, oh, we're out of focus. This will be for a little later. We'll talk about that. Okay, so you can add that later. Also, don't forget, so we got our designer series paper, which I'm going to talk about, but don't forget to add these little super duper cute little characters. They are really darn cute, and we're going to be using them today. And you'll notice that I place it always on the board that comes with it. So I don't know about you, but I keep everything that Stampin' Up! Sends me, bubble wrap, the boards that it comes with, so I can make albums and stuff like that. I have a friend that loves these cardboard pieces, and she makes albums out of that. Really great ideas, but there's so much that you can use with this. All right, so we got our characters, we got our card bases, we got our little elements that we've got here, and of course, got our ribbon. Can't go without our ribbon, right? Okay, so what I want to do is, you're going to help me decide. I'm going to have one that goes up and down like portrait, and one that goes landscape. So this is going to be my landscape one. Very cute little characters, and on the back you'll see that there's a little strawberries, and we're going to talk about that. So I'm going to do that one for the blue. That's very cute because I wanted to pick up some of the colors that are in the designer series paper. Okay. Also, I have two here. I couldn't decide. Do I want the ones with the garden pieces, or do I want the little characters? I couldn't decide. When you're working with the front and back side of a DSP, always take a look on what's on the other side to see. So this one has that really nice image, but because it is kind of pattern, we're going to need to put some basic white on there. So remember we talked about the basic white, so we might have to add some basic white on top so we can add our sentiment. So we got the super duper cute characters, and we also have the little garden tools. So I have that. So to help me decide which one you want to do on this green card, so we're going to do that. And what do I do with the bubble wrap? Oh, there's so many different things you could do with the bubble wrap. One, I use it for packing. Two, I also bring it to the post office because they like to have it so that that they can give it to people for free. And you know what? I like that too because it helps keep it out of the landfill. I also wrap a whole bunch of stuff up with it. And okay, I also have a cat bed and I put it underneath, and that kind of cushions it a little bit. So anyways, let's get started with the designer series paper. What I'm going to be doing is the designer series paper is going to be cut 8 inches wide. Now this one's going to be landscape. Okay, so Sharon says we should go with the garden tools. Okay, good choice. So what I'm going to do, 8 inches by 5 1/4. Now, depending on which way the pattern goes, this one is going to be landscape. So it's 5 1/4 tall, and I need to make it 8 inches wide. So let's bring in our trimmer, and I'm going to extend the arm. I don't know about you, I just love my trimmer. Fantastic. I had somebody, they just bought the trimmer and they're absolutely in love. So I'm going to make this 8 inches long. Okay, so we got it 8 inches long by 5 1/4. So I'm going to turn it 5 1/4. Because I'm doing 2 cards, I need to do that for the other one. And Sharon says we're going to use the garden tools. So let's go with the garden tools. I'm going to take this, and it is going to be, because it is directional, it is going to be 8 inches long this way because it's directional. So I'm going to take it in here by 5 1/4. So let's do the 5 1/4 first. So 5 1/4. So that's how wide it's going to be. Nope. When you're doing directional, you want to do a little bit different. So instead of that, I just realized 8 by 4. Okay, so we're doing directional. So it's 8 by 4. Because this one is going the other way, it's going to be 8 by 4. So let's go first 4 inches. See, 4 inches. There we go. 4 inches so that it will fit on the paper like that. Now I'm going to turn it and cut at 8 inches. That doesn't change. Yes, it does. So 5 1/4. Let's score that actually at 5 1/4. 5 1/4. So we scored that at 5 1/4 and 5, and I'm going to cut it at 5 1/4. There we go. All right. So for the one that's landscape, 8 by 5 1/4. Okay. And this one will be, let's double check. I'd rather have it. So it's 4 inches by, we're going to double it, and it comes to 10 1/2. My mistake. My mistake. I do apologize about that. I did not anticipate doing 2 cards, so I didn't have the exact numbers set out. So I got this one is the portrait one, 4 inches by 10 1/2. And this one is 8 by 5 1/4. So what I'm going to do is basically this one that is the landscape one, the 8 by 5 1/4. I'm just going to take it and I'm going to fold it in half. Okay, we're just going to take that and fold it in half. Okay, there we go. And if I bring in the piece of cardstock, it fits right on top. You see with the little edge around? So that is why it's 8 by 5 1/4. Okay. Let's take the green and 4 by 10 1/2. Remember, we folded it in half, and let's place it on top. And there we go. That fits right on top. Now, I'm not wrapping any designer series paper around it, so let's add some glue. Right? Just adding some, a little bit of glue on the corners. And double check to see which direction it's going, and we're going to pop it on there. Oh, look at that. Okay, I'll pop it on there. There we go. Let's glue the second one down on the boho blue, adding a little bit of glue to the corners and popping it in there. This way we can see both sides of the DSP when we open it. Let's take a look. So I have this one. Remember, they're really super duper cute characters. There's the image on the inside. This way we can see it. Here's the one with the garden tools. If we lift it up, there is the image on there. Now I can actually write a message right on there if I want. Or you can get a piece of cardstock and we can just add it on the inside. Now I made this a little bit smaller so that it fits in. And we're going to actually glue that down. This way we can write our sentiment on there. So that's a little bit smaller than the designer series paper. I'm going to put that on there like that. Press it down. Let's fold these guys over. Use our bone folder and flatten that out. This is coming together. Very cute. There. So I have the two like that. There's the one that is the portrait. Opens like this. Always just remember it's directional, right? So just be aware which way it goes. The other one is landscape, so it opens like that. Now I put the inside here because this is a little bit busy and it would be hard to write on. Okay. This is a really super simple card, but it really showcases the different designer series papers on both sides. Now, let's go back to our DSP that we had. Now, there's some. I got this one, which matches on the inside for here. There we go. See, there's the inside. This was the leftover piece. I'm just going to place that right on top, just like that. Okay. It's a little scrap. Always use up your little scraps. I'm going to place that right in the middle there. Okay. Now I could do that. Let's take a look at some of the DSP for that. Let's see, I could put that on, but I don't think it kind of matches the boho blue. Oh, you know what? We got a little bit of boho blue, but you know what? It kind of covers over these guys. I don't know. I don't really want to cover them too much. Or let's get some cardstock. Maybe I'll use some cardstock. I'm not sure. Let's cut this to the right size and find out. Okay. And I'm going to cut that to 4 inches. There we go. Fits right on. I don't know. Maybe I'll use it. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'll make a smaller piece. I don't know. Maybe we'll go like this. There we go. That kind of works too. I really like these characters up here. I think it's really cute. All right, so we got the 2 cards going on here. Again, this is not what I had planned. So I got these 2 shapes. So this one's a circle, and the basic beige is slightly smaller, so it has a bit of an edge around it. You can see there. Okay. And because I'm not stamping on this, I can glue these 2 together. Let's add a little bit of glue. Okay, I'm not adding any ribbon behind, but between these 2, but I am adding ribbon behind on the back here. So what I'm going to do is get our dimensionals. I'm going to put a little bit of dimensionals on here. get our ribbon. I'm just going to go across a little bit. Touch and fold. There we go. Okay. I just love this ribbon. Even my cat loves this ribbon. I had to, she kept jumping up before the video started trying to steal my ribbon. That's how much she loves it. All right, so we got the ribbon behind it, and I've just kind of folded it over on itself. I'm going to be adding a little bit more dimensionals just to make sure it is secured down. Okay, and I'm going to place that in the middle. My ribbon is kind of going angled across, so that's on that one. Okay, now let's take a look at this blue one here. Let's take a look. I'm going to do the exact same thing, but this time I'm going to take this and I'm going to offset it a little bit. Now, because it's the exact same size, what I'm going to do is actually cut it in half. Okay, and I'm going to have it so that a little bit peeks out from the top and a little bit peeks out from the bottom. So I cut it in half, line it up, secure it down. Okay, I'm going to get the other piece. I'm going to do the exact same thing. Line it up so it peeks over the edge. Okay, turn it over, line it up, peeks over the edge a little bit, flip it over, and add some adhesive to hold it down. Now, see, now you can see there's a little bit on the top and a little bit on the bottom. What I'm going to do is actually place it down here. And you know what? I think it's going to work. Let's see if we have our cardstock. Huh, that's kind of interesting. Let's see, should I add the cardstock or not? Okay, so I know this is going to be near the bottom because I don't want to cover these guys up. Put it on the bottom. And I'm going to take this. I'm going to place that on like that, just across. Oh, we forgot our ribbon. Sometimes we glue things down and forget. So let's add a little bit of ribbon. Touch it to there, peek it out. There we go. Cross, peek. There we go. Give me a thumbs up if you ever glued something down and then realized you wanted to add some ribbon behind something. All right, got that down. Let's add some more dimensionals to the sides there. Okay. Want to make sure that sticks. All right, flipping it over. There we go. Oh, this is coming together. Look at that. These are so darn cute. So cute. Look at that. So you can see the ribbon showing a little bit. I love how it peeks out the side. All right. Let's look at some of the ephemera characters that we have now. And we're going to look at these. Okay, so, oh, there are so many to choose from. All right. Oh, I like this guy. This little guy picking the acorn. Oops. Let's take him. A couple of acorns, some greenery for one. Put him on that one. Let's see what we can put on here. So we got, oh, that's a tough one. The little mouse in a cup is very cute. Very cute mouse in a cup. Can put him on. Oh my goodness, that's so darn cute. Oh, I just don't know which one to pick. Or we could take the little duck. There's so many characters here. Oh, that one really kind of fills him out, doesn't he? Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Oh, look at that. That is so cute. Let's see, what else do we have on here? I do like the mouse in a cup. That's cute too. Let's add a little bit of greenery. Let's pull some of the greenery. There's some little pieces of greenery that we can pull, and we'll put that behind her. What else can we do? Do we have another piece of greenery? You know what? There's a piece of earth, and we'll do that one too. And so this guy. So we got kind of some different pieces here that we got going on here. So there we go. Just kind of put them together like that. There we go, just like that. And let's kind of take our ephemera packs, and I'm going to glue this down because it's a background piece and I want it to be flat. So I'm going to put that right here. There we go. I'm not quite covering the little point there. I want to showcase that little point. I like that. There we go. Bring it down a little bit. I can tuck this underneath, behind if I want. I think I'm just going to leave it off. And let's get our little Mrs. Duck here. And we're going to add some dimensionals and place her on top. And that gives a little bit of height. Oh, look at that. See, it kind of fills out a little bit. Now let's work on our guy with the little acorns. Again, so he's going to go across. We can add some more little acorns behind. We're on the ground here. There we go. Oh, yeah. That's how it's going to work. Put a little bit of glue down. Kind of move your little ephemera packs around to see the best spot for them. Okay. Ooh, these little. This one's kind of the same color as our little Miss Duck. So we're going to place her on there. That was a little loose piece. Okay, put our little guy there. Do we need something a little bit behind him extra? No, I guess not. We don't need to do that. Let's add him on dimensionals. These little character guys are so cute. I love that Stampin' Up! Has come out with designer series paper with these little ephemera pack pieces. They really add so much that you can do with it. I'm going to pop him on top. All that's left is adding some sentiments. Oh, that is so cute. Look at that. Very cute for an Easter card. Okay. Easy to do. Let's look at some of the sentiments that we can use. I'm going to be using from the ephemera pack. And there was one I saw. There's one that says Happy Easter. And I can place that right on top, down here. Oh, that one kind of works well there. And there's one for Happy Father's Day. Let's see what else we have in here. Okay. Oh, there's a little one saying thinking of you, which might work too in black. Thank you. Best wishes. Sending sunshine. Oh, there's so many to choose from. All right. So there's one. Oh, look at that. That would look really quite striking with the black. I can put that like right there if I want. This one is going to be Happy Easter, I think. Let's look at the other ones that we have. Got this one that says thank you, and I can pop it right behind there. Oh, that's really cute. I like that. I'm going to place this one flat. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because it's a large sentiment, and I'm just tucking it right behind some of that ribbon. So that's going to be flat on that card. This one I'm going to add with dimensionals, so the Happy Easter will pop up. These are super. Now you could do this with any designer series paper that you have. Give it a try using both sides. Okay, here we go. Pop that on there. So there we go. We got this one. I can write a sentiment in here because the paper is a light color. If you want, you can always add a piece of basic white. So there's that one on there. And there's this one. So darn cute on that side and in here. And you know what? Let's add a little character. A little character or something. Oh, no. I'm going to add this blue this blue watering can because it's the same color as the cardstock. Oh, look at that. Perfect. There we go. And that's the card for Takeaway Tuesday. Show a casing both sides of the DSP. Oh my goodness. What do you think? Very simple. Take a look at the designer series paper that you have in your stash and give this card a try. Let me know what you think. Comment below. And thank you for joining me. Don't forget, next week, Takeaway Tuesday, we'll be making more cards with the super, super duper cute storybook moments. Don't forget, it is on low inventory, so grab it before it runs out if you want to make some Easter cards. Anyways, keep crafting, and I will see you next time.